No alarm clock, no to-do list, no idea what time it even is. But every single day, Wurzling years ago, your ancestors woke up already facing decisions that could kill them by nightfall. So what did an actual ordinary day look like? Not the highlight. We tend to picture ancient life as either constant danger or constant boredom, hunting a mammoth or sitting around a fire. The reality was neither. A normal day was busy, physical, cooperative, and shaped almost entirely by one single factor. Whatever the environment gave you that day, you had to respond to it immediately, with no way to plan too far ahead. The day likely began at first light, not with a plan already decided, but with checking. What's the weather doing? Is anyone sick or injured from yesterday? What food is left? Which direction did the animals move overnight? Early humans couldn't just follow a routine. The routine had to be rebuilt every single morning based on new information. This constant reassessment wasn't inefficiency, it was necessity. A group that assumed yesterday's plan would still work today, without checking, could walk straight into a depleted water source or a predator that had moved into the area overnight. Once the group assessed the day, tasks split naturally based on ability, age, and need. Some went foraging, a task that could take hours of walking and careful searching for the right plants or insects. Others might track and hunt, a process that could stretch across an entire day with no guarantee of success. Others stayed near camp, tending fire, making or repairing tools, caring for children or the injured. None of this was assigned by a boss or a schedule. It was largely shaped by what needed doing and who was best suited to do it that day. A fluid, constantly adjusting division of labor that modern workplaces still struggle to replicate as efficiently. Unlike today, where a meal is essentially guaranteed, early humans genuinely didn't know each morning whether they'd eat well, eat little, or not eat at all that day. Foraging might succeed, or come back nearly empty. A hunt might feed the entire group for days, or end in nothing but wasted energy and risk. This uncertainty shaped daily behavior constantly. Food was often shared immediately upon return rather than hoarded, partly because there was no reliable way to store it long term, and partly because today's successful hunter might be tomorrow's empty-handed forager, relying on someone else's success in return. As light faded, the day's physical demands eased, but the day wasn't over. Evenings likely centered around the fire, eating whatever the day had provided, tending wounds, repairing tools or clothing, and importantly, talking. Modern research on remaining hunter-gatherer societies shows a huge portion of evening conversation isn't practical at all. It's storytelling, gossip, humor, and social bonding. It isn't wasted time. It was how knowledge, warnings, relationships, and group cohesion were maintained night after night in a world with no other way to record or transmit information. The fire wasn't just for warmth. It was the original meeting room, classroom, and social network, all at once. Here's what's easy to miss. A normal day, Wurzling years ago, required constant decision-making, physical effort, cooperation, and adaptability every single day with no weekends, no days off, and no guarantee that today's effort would even pay off. And yet, this wasn't experienced as constant crisis. It was simply life, the baseline, what normal felt like, because it's all anyone had ever known. We often imagine ancient life as something to survive and modern life as something to enjoy. But an ordinary day Wurzling years ago was full of exactly the things modern humans now pay for. schedule or chase deliberately, physical movement, real cooperation, shared meals, uncertainty that made small wins feel meaningful, we may have lost some things that made an ordinary day feel worth living too. If you want to see what happened when that ordinary rhythm broke down, hit subscribe. This is Ancestral Line.